Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Neverwinter Nights. Alright, we're almost done with Mutamin's challenge. And I did have to backtrack a little bit to get the crystal skull, which I had missed apparently on the first level of Mutamin's challenge. In one of the chests. But I've got them now, I've got all 4 pieces. You don't need all 4 pieces, but I've got them all. Yeah. Final challenge lies before you. Alright. There are trinkets you may collect throughout this dungeon. Place one in the chest before me, but only one. If you give me the one I want, you will find your way out of here. The others shall present more of an obstacle. Which one is the one you want? The trinket I seek is the one that answers the following riddle. A box with neither hinges, key nor lid, yet inside a golden treasure hid. Well, a crystal skull probably has gold teeth. Crystal frog might have eaten a gold coin. Crystal insect. Insect blood is usually yellow. And of course there's the crystal egg. Now I know the answer to the question actually is just the crystal egg. But I don't have to do that one. And indeed the others are more obstacles, but... yeah.
Stand still so I can hit you!
There is also some fun to be had in just killing these guys. A little bit of extra experience.
Oh, that's liable to leave a scar.
Plus, you won't end up with surplus crystal items in your pocket.
Woohoo!
Yay! Right, we should probably rest. Or Tommy should probably rest. Alright, that's one down. Now of course it is a bit of a guess what each item will unlock. The crystal insect, I'm gonna guess, probably is gonna be spiders. It's probably gonna be spiders. I hate spiders. No, Umber Hogs. Alright, well, Umber Hogs.
Stand still so I can hit you.
They look impressive. Yeah, I'm confused. Alright, so I don't have any real control over my character. That's less than fine. You know what, let's try a little bit of a different tack here. Because I knew the challenge was something like this. Alright. Alright. Bring on the Umber Hogs.
A most palpable touch.
As long as we have Potion of Clarity active, their confusion rays won't harm us. But then comes the last point. Crystal Frog. What creature could I possibly summon that looks like a frog?
Oh,
And that's a slad.
liable to leave a scar.
Well, luckily it's blue slad. Well, I say luckily. Nearly all slad are probably a little bit difficult.
That's liable to leave a scar.
But blue slot are probably the least powerful in that regard if they attack us in melee. But hey, we have only one thing left, the crystal egg. The egg is the way out of the dungeon. You have completed the competition. Prepare to be returned to the surface. Yay! We win.
You've won the competition. Congratulations. Speak to Mutamin to collect your reward.
I will certainly do that. Hope you enjoyed the show, folks.
Hello.
Sort of a meta going on with people watching me play in-game as well as out of the game. I like the symmetry of that. Yeah, I think we've talked enough.
So, it seems you're the one who's won my little contest, eh? Congratulations are certainly in order.
Why, sometimes I long for the days when I used to travel and adventure as you do, but I'm sure you didn't come here to hear me talk. Hehe. Here you go. Half my fortune for your troubles. I hope it was worth it for you. Once again, congratulations. Thank you. It was quite the experience. Well, I'd love to ask you all about it, but I'm sure you're busy. And I saw well enough with my own eyes. Farewell. Yeah, I could have begged for more, but what's the point? What is the point indeed? Yeah, I don't want that. Alright, so he's given me some armor that probably isn't any use for me. Well, it's metal, but let's speed this up a bit. Alright, let's go hand in all the quests. Now that we have finally got everything I want, everything I need. And give some peace and quiet. Alright, Dalen.
I have been waiting for you.
Yes.
Yes? Is there...
Level up, please.
Yes? Is there...
I'd like you to continue your story from before, Dalen. I will not abandon the search for the cultists behind the plague. I've pledged my blades to you, and it is yours as long as you need me. But I also vow that I will not rest until I find the axe with the notched blade that slew my mother. The axe that has a notched blade. Is this the one you saw in the vision? Yes! Yes, that is the blood-soaked blade that haunted my dreams. Then the one who wields it is dead? Yes, he was a dwarf named Gorkin. They told me there was a sinister dwarf amongst the bandits. One of many who escaped the battle. Then it is over. My mother is avenged, and her spirit can finally rest. Thank you, Malcolm. Once again, you have proven yourself to be the greatest of friends. Words cannot properly explain the gratitude I feel. I regret I can offer you nothing as a reward but my thanks, my friendship, my courage in battle. The reward you offer is greater than you know, Dalen. Thank you again, Malcolm. My mother is avenged and her spirit is at peace. Now let us return to the task at hand. Those behind the Wailing Death must still be dealt with. Yes, indeed. Grimnor.
I have been waiting for you. I suspected you would return. Do you need me to join with you once more?
Yes.
Is there something you need?
Yeah, level up.
Is there something you need?
Let's just talk, continue the story. Not abandon, search for the quest, yeah. But during a mission, I will not give up my search for the mummified hand of my inanimate corpse, that I can release my brethren from undeath. Well, I have a mummified hand here. Will this do? Let me see. Yes, this may work. The taint of undeath has not yet contaminated the desiccated flesh of this limb. Look at this severed hand, Malcolm. See how the withered flesh has grown so tight and thin it exposes the delicate perfection of the bones underneath. Isn't it beautiful? I thank you for this, Malcolm. On behalf of the Order of the Long Death, I have no reward to give you, save the blessing of my order. The reward you offer is greater than you know, Grimnoir. You will find that the blessing has enhanced the properties of the amulet I gave you when you found Alaganda's ring for me. Once again, Malcolm, I thank you. Now let's return to the task at hand. Those behind the wailing death must still be dealt with.
You're back, so you must.
Yeah.
Is there something you...
Yeah, level up, please. Now, I still don't have Sharwin's thing, because we haven't been to the Neverwinter Wood yet, but we'll get to that. First now, let's get this over
Is there
with.
something you need?
It's just want to talk, continue the story. But part of me is hoping that our journey will be lucky enough to stumble across the crystalline seeds of the Prism Blossom. I have some strange seeds here. Are these what you are looking for? Let me see. Yes, these seeds do seem to be made of glass, and their shape and size are consistent with the accounts in the travel diary. You've done it, Malcolm. When I present these to my father, he is certain to forgive me. Thank you, Malcolm, but I'm afraid the only reward I have to give is my thanks. Yeah, the reward is always greater. Although I have no reward to repay you, Malcolm, there may yet be some benefit to you for aiding me in this quest. Lantinese artifacts draw their energy from the thrill of discovery and the wonder of exploration. This remarkable discovery may have augmented the powers of the ring I gave you earlier. In any case, I thank you once again, Malcolm. But I will not leave your side yet. Only after we have located the cult. Yada yada yada. Alright, Linu Lanaral.
I hope that you would return.
Yeah.
Hey there, dear. What can I do for you?
Now, level up.
Hey there, dear. What can I...
Tell me your story, about the cultists. I'm certain the journal must exist somewhere, and someday I shall find it. I found this journal. It has your husband's name on it. That's it. Oh, Synth, my beloved. You really are gone then. I thought it would be easier than this. I knew he was, but it still hurts. Oh, Malcolm Erikson, it's all my fault. You must leave me before my bad luck kills you too. I won't leave you, Linu. You must be strong and go on as Sin wanted you to. And be part of my harem. Oh, Malcolm Erikson. I wish that I could believe. I don't know what I wish. I just need some time. But thank you for your words. Thank you, Malcolm. You have proven to be a true friend once again. My heart will heal in time. I must tell you something. As our friendship grows, so will the power and the pendant I gave you. I think that you shall find it is stronger now than it was before. That is a wonderful gift, Linu. Thank you. It is little in comparison to what you have done for me, but I do appreciate it, and you have my friendship and admiration as well. Now let us bring those responsible for the plague to justice. Yes, well, we shall do that.
I figured it.
Yeah. Alright, let's make sure that I've got all my items equipped, because, well, my charisma is now increased, still the regular regeneration, and let's see, where's the amulets? That's probably somewhere down here. Yeah, there it is. Amulet of the Red Tiger Tribe. Everything has now been increased in power. It's a good amulet. Might switch to that at some point if my strength actually becomes too much. Alright, and since we are also here, let's hand in some ears.
'Tis good to see you again. Have you had any luck tracking down the bounties?
I have one of the ears. I? You found one of the convicts? Which ear do you have there? Oh, Zor's ear. Aye, it is indeed the markings of the man of the bulwark told me of. Congratulations, lad. You've done a service for us all. I'm pleased to offer you the bounty for it, then. Thank you, that will be fine. You certainly earned it. Have you any of the other ears? Delilah's ear. Ah, it is indeed the markings the man bulwark told me of. Congratulations. Yeah, that will be fine. No, not yet. Right, I'll be going. Because currently I do not have the other ears. Let's see. That leaves... Let's see, this Serpent's Gem. I suppose I should go into that. The 5 tomes of Imaskar. Sharwin has not been done yet, and of course those quests are still open. Alright, let's go to the other inn. Or the actual inn, rather. And see if we cannot find what El-Halor has been up to. Hey, Ender. He's challenging? Really? Well, I don't want to fight him. Listen to me. Just a short time ago someone came here looking for you. Or at least someone who matches your exact description. He said he was going to slaughter you, and he demanded to know where you were. Then he slit my throat too. What kind of equipment did he carry? He wore some heavy, spike-covered armor and carried a massive sword in his scabbard. It was the biggest I've ever seen. He had murder in his eyes. Did he leave a name? No, no name. He just said he was with a cult. None of us had the courage to ask any questions. There was dried blood on his hands. What was he? Human? Dwarf? He was some sort of orc, and a huge one at that. When was he here? Yesterday. I could barely sleep last night for thinking about it. Gods, I nearly died. Well, thank you for telling me. Now, piss off. It was the least I could do. I suggest you run away and never return. I think I might. Yeah, well, you're a coward, and I am not. Because I cannot fear because of the amulet I'm wearing.
If you're looking for Al-Halor, he went home to get some rest. Maybe I could answer a question for you.
Ander, El-Halor is really the Black Wolf. Oh, what? You can't, that can't be right. Are you joking with me, sir? I'm not joking, Ander. I wanted to warn you. That's so... I don't doubt your word, though. El-Halor was always a bit odd, somehow. I just never suspected. What a fool I've been. Thank you for telling me, sir. I'll definitely have a watch out for him. I haven't seen El-Halor since he went back to his home by the pond. If you hurry, you can catch him there and kill him once and for all. I will. Right. Eleif Chronobler.
How do you do? Have you had any luck acquiring the gems? Or is there something else you need?
I do have one of the gems right here. I see, that's a gem that the warrior woman possessed indeed. She refused to deal with me, but had no problem with you. Or you with her. Yeah, that's not what we did. Here are 200 gold pieces I promised. No, I'll be going. Alright, that's one less gem in my inventory. Alright, I've got Wanev and I've got the Mifra. So that just leaves Altura, I think. Alright, Tommy. Would you heal up a bit? Heal up a bit more. Alright, El-Halor's house. Where is El-Halor's? There it is. And we shall find him next time. Thank you for watching.